luxury and performance, but now it's launched with a new V8 engine underneath the bonnet. Have Bentley succeeded in making it a more driver-focused car? Driving in the city, and the Flying Spur feels just as any Bentley should. I've got double glazing all around, so it's really quiet inside. The air suspension is making the ride really comfortable and smooth, and is just soaking up all of the bumps in the road for me. And now, considering it's such a big car, it's really wide and also very long, I've got a really good view of the road and I've got really good feedback from the steering wheel, so I'm really confident in my lane placement with this car. I'm not worried that I'm going to hit a curb here and knock into another car on the other side of me. Whilst I can't pick up too much speed in the city, I can't tell you if it's a really driver-focused car yet until I take it out on the open road, but that's coming on later on in the video. I can't help but take a little look around the interior, and it's finished in this really lovely Cumbrian green leather. Cumbrian green leather is actually inspired by the Bentley boys of the 1920s and 30s and featured in the race cars of that time, which actually gives a bit of a hint towards the sporting nature of the Flying Spur V8. I also can't help but notice the 3D lofted design on the door cars, which just gives an extra special little touch to the interior. The digital display in front of me is really easy to read. I've got my sat-nav in front of me, so I can have kind of my media and infotainment system on the left-hand side rather than doubling up and having both of them with the same view. With the rotating display, I can also have a bit of a digital detox, so I can choose to have the infotainment system on display, or we can have it where it's just the veneer or 3 dials, which actually looks really nice. Another feature that I really like is the seats. They're really comfortable. We've got ventilation, we've got heating in them, and we've also got a massage function in them, so there's no doubt that you'll be able to get yourself comfortable whilst driving in this car. The addition of carbon fibre really adds a nice sporty, dynamic touch to this car and gives a hint just to its sporting credentials, but I think I've spoken about them just a little bit too much, and it's time to actually experience this car on the road. I've got access to 542 brake horsepower, which comes from the 4-litre twin-turbo V8 engine. It's not actually Bentley's own engine, unlike the W12. That's not to say it's short of pedigree, being shared with Porsche and Lamborghini. Compared with the W12, it's actually nearly 100 kilos lighter, which just makes the handling experience of this car so much better because you've lost that weight directly from the front end. Now, considering this car weighs just over 2.3 tonnes, the 0 to 60 speed is only 4 seconds dead, which is pretty impressive, and the power delivery underneath your foot, you put your foot down and it just delivers straight away. There's no wait for the power. Even when pressing on, this car just feels really composed on the road. Even on roads with a lot of camber, like I found here out in the countryside, it really just comes into its own, which is no doubt helped by the 4-wheel drive system and its long wheelbase. And for such a weighty car, I've got full confidence when I throw it into a corner, thanks to the 4-wheel steer and the electronic active anti-roll bar, which keeps the car even whilst I'm cornering. There is only so much that stats on a piece of paper can tell you about this car. You really need to get behind the wheel to experience it for yourself and see how it really does make you feel. It's engaging, it makes you want to press on and push hard into the corners, but you've also got the added practicality of boot space. You've got 3 seats in the back and plenty of room. But this isn't a car that you really want to be chauffeured in. You know, I want to be here at the front, behind the driver's seat, enjoying the experience of driving again, because we just haven't been able to get on the road in recent months. And you know what? This is just the perfect car to enjoy on an open B road on a lovely day like today. So the Bentley Flying Spur V8 really is a great car. It is so capable in all of the areas that you just wouldn't expect it to be. And you know what? I do think this is a driver's car, which is exactly what Bentley had wanted to achieve with this. But you shouldn't just take my word for it. Please remember to book your test drive with Bentley Bristol. You can find out more information through the link below. So if you have enjoyed this video, please do remember to give us a like and to subscribe to the Ryebrick TV YouTube channel for more content like this in the future, and I'll see you again soon.